And I like this painting. It's from the end of the 19th century, as you can tell, about Puritans going to church. I think the clothing is generally correct. I mean, I would imagine people looked pretty much like this. But what sort of I find moving is the sort of wariness of the group. And if I try to imagine what it must have been like to come around that last corner in your canoe, having paddled 17 miles from Watertown, and come to the place where you are going to live the rest of your life, and it is a wilderness, I can imagine that there, on one hand, there would be feelings of enormous joy that we have made it at last. This is our promised land. But also feelings of, oh my goodness, what have we gotten ourselves into? And I think that image expresses it quite well. So they set about building their community. They built little houses. This is one in Plymouth Plantation. They may have looked like some of the early dwellings in Dedham. And they set about feeding themselves. Now, they came in March, so they knew that their crops would not be ready for many months. But they had brought grain with them. Millet, rye, wheat, barley, grains that all of which needed to be ground before they could be cooked and eaten. You can't metabolize unground grain. But they were prepared for this. They had brought with them small hand millstones, and miraculously, I think, one of these survives in the Dedham Museum and Archive, and here it is. So I should have said perhaps there are 4 terrific artifacts from the 17th century.